So, goodbye to Texas, I guess. We're gonna check out here and be on our way to Dallas. I don't know if I ever kind of showed you around the room. There's me, but has a little couch, little mini snack area there. Of course, we didn't eat any of it because it's probably mega expensive. Had two beds. Had he probably was trench. Had a old style refrigerator that's just like full of stuff. I'll say we didn't bring any of that with. Well, we brought the apples and some of the soda and stuff, but had a stacked mini bar. And I do have flavor waters in there, but a little TV area and desk, and one of these things. Where's a robe? Should we take that with us? Oh shit! Got plastic bags. I guess you're not allowed to have plastic bags in Austin, but you can have plastic laundry bags. I guess that's what that is, because there's a little laundry tag there. A little safe, coffee maker, and then there's a barn door. You probably see it in the background, but there's a big barn door that goes into the bathroom. That's seen nothing like that before. But and yeah, and then the bathroom. So it was an alright room I got out with. And then next time we come here, would we stay here? Probably not. Maybe if it's another like where a lot of the same people at the green room event, if it's here again, stays here maybe. But just on a whim, if we're in Austin, probably not. We'd probably go somewhere else or somewhere cheaper or something like that. But who knows, next time we come to Austin, maybe we'll be living there. You never know. Guess we get 2 strawberry lemonades. Come with like syrup in them. So I guess we got breakfast at 2 p.m. Alright, so we made out of there. We made it about 120, 130 miles or something like that before our first stop, which is pretty good for us, I guess. But it's another one of these actually fairly nice clearance spots. Just doing the quick walkthrough right there. I didn't see anything too. Although we did find something right above this. Can't give it to you, but it's more of that merchant fulfilled stuff. There's like what, 6 more of them at 5. We've sold like 7 or 8, so all right, that's always a good score when we see that. But I think it's going to be it for the clearance aisle. And we found a play school, which is surprising because their play schools here are like $10. Usually around us are always like 6, 7. But I don't know if they re-released them or what. But they're not released. They haven't had the really good one. But we found an older one here that is kind of a high rank, but it's like 30 after fees, and you know how much the play schools are if you're the Marvel play schools. You know what I'm talking about. But we found a decent one of those. It's like 30 after fees so far. And I know there's a few of these Titan Heroes that are worth a little bit, but we're not sure what exactly one it is, so we still got to hunt for that one ourselves. But I gotta love these videos, and I'm like, hey, there's all this good stuff that I can't tell you. Alright, and we found more of the things that we had, 2 videos ago that we had to see if they actually let us ring up, because now they're ringing up fine. They're not ringing up $9 anymore, or $8. They're ringing up full price, which kind of sucks, but we're still picking them up. So we found some more of those, and we found some other new toy item that we were merchant fulfilling, and we actually ended up selling it. And one of those things with not having too much communication when we were buying some stuff on the road when we were in Ohio, and we had somebody else doing the did the Amazon shipment, and they don't know what we're thinking. We had it up merchant fulfilled. They sent it in that FBA shipment. We ended up selling it, and you couldn't buy it anywhere else. So we ended up finding one today, but we already pre-purchased and got that figured out. But got another one of those. All right. Speaking of that thing that we had to sell merchant, that we ended up selling out, we found a different color of that character, and nobody on the listing. It was like 300,000, but nobody on the listing. Just listed it, and no more than we just turned the aisle, and it's already pending for merchant fulfilled. So that's not too bad when you pick something off the shelf and buy it before you exit that aisle. And that one went for $40. And so I've been a while since we've seen these Wii games. They got Wii Sports, which seems kind of old, and especially Skyward Sword, brand new. That's $50. Probably ain't gonna be worth too much, but I bet that one might be good. $19 for 2 in-box Kirby Collector's Editions. What else they got down there? There's a 25 tennis. I don't think it's good, but some Just Dance Greatest Hits. I haven't seen that. A bunch of old Maddens. Maybe that Madden is worth a bunch because it's like the last Madden on the Wii U. I guess not. Or I guess so, I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Gotta get off the camera.
This game, and this game.
So as it turns out, Pikmin 2. Like 5 copies.
I like to get all the copies.
Wii Sports and Pokemon. This is gonna be a hell of a stop for video games. Alright, so screw all that stuff I was saying earlier about merchant fulfilling stuff as you get out of the aisles and finding some decent stuff. Is this game hall right here, as I'll show you once we get out here, is it's probably the best score of the trip, and it's on the way home. Like, I can't believe these games would just be sitting there in these quantities. Maybe 1 or 2, but this right here, this is this kind of stuff that you do this for. It gets you excited. Alright, so you see the Wii Sports. There's what, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Pikmin, there's 4 of them. And then 2 of the Kirby's Dream Special. These are all for the Wii, and they were all 20. I think this one here was 19. But as you can see, just the Pikmin 2, if you can see that, that's currently $72 after fees with a 6,000 rank. And you know, you see there's only 7 FBA, so that price might even jump up a little bit. But 20 into 70 at that low rank, I'll take it all day. Then the Wii Sports brand new. Here's that listing. That one might be a little bit tougher to get just because it's just the selects, and there's so many different versions of this. There's the non-selects, the normal, then there's the cardboard box, but new that one, you can see 3 FBAs at 50. But the FBAs are way higher than this, so that one might not be, you know, super high, but you can see the 3 FBAs used are also 35. So people put new might have the cardboard version. This here might have to do a little bit more research on eBay, but it's definitely worth the purchase because it's so old. Found a Zoom action figure from the Flash series, you know what that is, but those are pretty hard to find. We haven't found one in a long time, but still up there, double your money. Also, it means another rare find in Texas. All right, so hit up this last one right here, probably, because we didn't really hit a home run, but we got like 2 or 3 different SKUs we have to go wide, so there's some like 15s, buy for 15, make like 10 after fees, profit. So I think it's gonna be our last stop though, because we really don't have any more room. As you see, that's stacked up there, and you can see from in the back, probably you can't see through the window, but that's pretty much stacked up there. So as much as we want to stop, we're still probably like 10 hours from the house, 12 hours from the house, so that's just in Nashville. So if it's an 18-hour drive, we're probably, you know, still about 16, maybe 15, 16-hour drive. So I guess we're gonna big up some driving and stop sourcing. You know, we said that last time, but I think this time with the whole no room thing, it's gonna have to be a reality. All right, so we made it to where we got 7 hours left to go to. That's just Nashville, 7 hours in Nashville. So we've made up a few hours, but I ended up getting a speeding ticket. And as you can see, it was in Texas. I think we're pretty close to, I don't know, Texarkana, where we are going to stop and do a little. I guess I'm not going to say we're going to go sourcing. We're going to go stop and take a look. I mean, if there's something really good, we're going to pick it up, because as you can see in the back, you might be able to see some of that stuff. It's packed, but we're going to stop and take a look and see if there's anything really good and take that. We're not necessarily, you know, sourcing, but yeah, now we have to stop because we got to pay for the speeding ticket. But as you can see, it was only for 10% over. Got us doing, where's it at? Right there. 87 and 75, so it wasn't too bad. I think obviously the prices isn't on there, but just doing some research on the internet and just speeding tickets, it's probably gonna be about 200, 250 bucks or something like that. But it was one of those things where we were following the flow of traffic. There was like 3 cars ahead of us. There was like a white Mustang and something else, but we happened to be at the back of the pack, and he zoomed up and got us, and he even said, oh, you know, I got the Mustang and about 2 or 3 other cars, but you were at the end of the pack. So this is the way it goes sometimes, I guess. But yeah, so let's see what we can make up this $250 with. All right, now we're in the Walmart. I know we said we weren't gonna buy anything unless it's really good. Didn't get anything in the toys, but look at that guy. See how it's 11 bucks? And look at this guy, $45 at a 7,000 rank. I don't think we'll be able to pass that one up. We need to be sourcing one of those type of things. Now that's probably where it's at. But yeah, I got that, or we found 3 more of those merchant fulfilled things in the clearance section that we got, and we'll post those 2 games. There's probably the game, I don't know, what was the game's like 50 after fees? So 45. So if you combine them both together, it's easy $100, $120 profit between that stuff. So speeding ticket halfway paid for. There's another about 60 bucks spent and I think we're covered on the speeding ticket now. Between those couple games last time and those merchant fulfilled, and this stop, I think the speeding ticket's covered. All right, so the Texas, actually now we're in Arkansas now, but the sourcing home runs continue. Even though I said we're not sourcing, or I should not say sourcing runs, I should say our being minimalist sourcing runs. There we go, something like that. But we just found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Found more of that merchant fulfilled and found 5 little tiny cards. So all I'm gonna say. That's you buy for $5 and it's like $34 after fees. These are older, like they don't make them anymore, and it's one character that's pretty much popular across the whole line. They don't make any more of that one character, but almost all the products of that character are worth a bunch. But I don't think we've ever found this vehicle before, but I'm giving you all kinds of hints. I'm not doing it on purpose either, but I just found 6 of them. So home runs continue. I don't know how the sourcing's so good down here in the South. Alright, so it's the next morning and we slept in the truck. I'm just kidding. We stayed at the little Economy Inn or something. I don't know what it's called. Little roadside motel. It was like $50. But got about 6 hours of sleep-ish. So let's see if we can make the still 8 and 5, still probably 10, 11 hour drive home with a little meet up in the middle maybe.